I can hear his head banging on the wall in the next room. I get the pillow and hope I don't wake him. For this man to hear it all in verbatim, telling me how to raise my boy unless he's taking over. I said, Pop, maybe when you're older. We laughed all night about my old man standing yelling, good God Almighty. When they reminisce over you, for real.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to Game 1 of the NBA season, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
And it's been a long summer.
I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. We have been waiting for this day for a long time. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Toronto Raptors. For Toronto, their first time playing these guys this season. A year ago, going 1-2. They'd like to improve on that this go-around. After a brisk off-season, it's finally upon us, fellas.
What's that?
Opening night.
Oh, tonight's opening night?
Hey,
oh, those are preseason games.
Shaq, your thoughts on how important it is for a team to get off to a fast start?
Well, early wins gives you confidence.
Oh, do they ever?
Makes you more intimidating to play against.
Does it ever?
I'm so excited. I miss you guys this summer.
Oh, I know. What have you been doing?
I'm happy to be here. I went to China about 59 times.
Yeah.
I went to Cancun 72 times.
Uh-huh.
And I went to the North Pole twice.
Oh, wow.
How's
so
that?
a pretty uneventful summer for you.
It was bad. I was looking for Santa. I couldn't find it.
Okay, well, you're not supposed to. The fans, the local media, everyone is excited. And I just am excited to be here, start of the season, and you don't want to start slow. You don't want to have any rough patches early on.
What'd you do this summer?
I went fishing.
Did you really?
Yes, I did.
Catch anything?
Yes, I did. I went to Dubai and went deep sea fishing.
Wow, awesome. So you were traveling all over the place? You go deep sea fishing?
What'd you do?
I cut the grass. It's awesome. Oh, that wraps it up. Let's go courtside.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, direct your attention to the center court for the award ceremony. Ante Zizic. J.R. Smith. Yvonne Shumpert.
can taste the excitement at Quicken Loans Arena. It's the Toronto Raptors facing the NBA champion Cleveland Cavaliers. Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. Cavaliers to start out. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. So for Toronto right now, Ibaka is the 4 and Valanciunas in the middle. Lowry and DeRozan are the 1 and the 2. They create so much offense. And it's Miles in at the 3 spot. Now Bledsoe following the 3-point attempt by Derrick Rose. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. For 3, Love. The Cavaliers keep it going. A new 24-second shot clock. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Got a hand on it. Miles against LeBron. Miles dishes to Lowry. There's the feed to DeRozan. Over Bledsoe. No good off the back of the rim.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And Tristan Thompson in the middle, a player, Greg, who understands his role.
He just plays hard and does the little things. Defense, rebounding, energy. When he's blocking shots and protecting the rim, he is one of the best bigs in our league.
And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. Here's Valanciunas, fouled in the act of shooting. A 3-point play chance coming up.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
Toronto shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Now here's LeBron. Love the pass to James. Rose kicks to Love. Shot clock at 6. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Bledsoe. Here's the Raptors with the ball. Earlier, David Aldridge spoke with head coach Dwayne Casey. Dave, what'd you find out?
Well, Kevin, they need to get back on defense. He said the challenge of facing a fast break team like this is limiting transition points. He told his players, if you're not running, you're sitting. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Now here's LeBron. After the miss from Serge Ibaka. No good from Bledsoe.
Well, that makes them 1 for 5 from the field so far. They need to start getting some better looks.
Cavaliers have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Now the dish to Rose. But they recover it. Kicks it out to James. If you're just tuning in, Wow.
And James simply one of the best dunkers in NBA history, I have to say. Highly creative in how he throws it down. Well, LeBron James can do everything on a basketball court. It's his passing that's always stood out to me. His vision at his size, historically great.
Now here's DeRozan. Beyond the arc. Bledsoe with the defensive effort.
They're sputtering a little on offense to start this game. 1 for 4 so far.
James dishes to Bledsoe. The screen from Thompson. Kicks it out to James. Oh, good on the 3. And you lump in LeBron with Magic Johnson and Larry Bird when you talk about players 6'8", 6'9", who can control a game, Chris, simply with their passing.
Oh, yeah, and don't forget about yours truly, but he can pick you apart. He sees over the top of defenses, and he throws bullet passes that leave the defense no time to recover.
Miles. Thompson with the rebound.
That defense is as good as a block. What looks to be a layup turns into nothing.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Lowry inside the line. Gets a very good look and converts. Lowry's got his first points of the game.
There was no real need to go to the fadeaway as he's left all alone, but a money shot anyway.
Kicks it out to Love. Good, and the assist goes to James.
Love is very intelligent. He's so effective at scoring off of the screen. Remarkable initiative. Screen
by Valanciunas. Lowry kicks to Miles. Back to Lowry. Shot clock at 5. The pass to Valanciunas. Over Thompson. And Ibaka is right there.
And the ability to generate points off offensive rebounds, something Ibaka did a lot earlier in his career before he started spending so much time on the perimeter.
Now here's James. Here's Love. It's not going to go for him. Some solid defense from Ibaka. Lowry with the ball. Ibaka, the pass to Valanciunas. Screen by Ibaka. And Valanciunas kicks to Ibaka. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Yeah, high percentage look there for Ibaka. He can be automatic in there when given room.
Thompson, a screen on Miles. LeBron dishes to Thompson. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Now let's take a look at the most efficient scorers in the NBA from last year's campaign. LeBron James, number 1.
He didn't miss many easy chances last year, and he made the most of the tough ones as well. What a fantastic percentage.
Raptors with the lead. Lowry kicks to Ibaka. With the teardrop. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in this game. James outside. Rose passes to LeBron. The screen from Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Look, Thompson's getting after it. A highly skilled offensive rebounder who crashes with power.
And here's Lowry. He kicks to Ibaka. Over Love. And it's Ibaka again missing. Lowry against Bledsoe. Outside Rose. Kicks it out to LeBron. And again, LeBron missing.
His struggles this quarter continue. The D's done a good job.
And it's Miles missing.
Yeah, that's just poor decision-making. He's got to be better in those situations.
I'd love to hear his explanation of Coach right there. I mean, that should be an interesting conversation.
Here's Lowry. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Looking for Ibaka. He gets it there. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. 6 points for Serge Ibaka.
Yeah, with a hand in his face, no less. Inside, Ibaka uses his long arms to convert through the contact.
Rose dishes to Love. And another 3 for Cleveland.
There's a chance he could go for a big game if they don't beat him up on the perimeter.
Now DeRozan. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Outside Lowry. And whoa!
Goodness. Woo. And he just glides to the hoop on his drives. DeRozan's got plenty of force to his game. Don't get me wrong, but he makes everything look so effortless.
Here's Bledsoe after the Raptors pick up 2. And Love has it in the corner. Again, Love missing.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
And DeRozan kicks to Ibaka. Back to DeRozan. And Chris, you love all the excitement and anticipation of opening night, don't you?
Oh, man, we've been waiting for this all summer. This is like Christmas, man. I can't wait. Let's get it going. Throw the ball up. Let's go.
Some changes for Toronto. Acapurdo comes in for Valanciunas, and Ian Clark subbed in for C.J. Miles. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Love with the screen on Lowry. It's a pick by Love. Over to the wing and out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. A chance here to assess what parts of the floor the attempts have been coming from as we look at the shot chart for the Raptors.
And they've been doing a great job of getting into the paint and scoring inside. The defense allowing them easy access to the rim, and boy, are they taking advantage.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Love. Smith comes in for LeBron. And Shumpert in there for Eric Bledsoe. Nogueira is checked in for Toronto. Spencer Dinwiddie comes in for Kyle Lowry. And the Cavaliers with possession here. 3-point lead. Pass to Holmes. Pirtle with the steal. DeRozan against Smith. Now here's DeRozan. He's guarded closely. Nogueira passes to Pirtle. Shoots over Holmes. And again, no good by Toronto. Cleveland leading by 3. Smith kicks to Holmes. Out to Smith. Takes the 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Here's DeRozan. Look at that.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Holmes, that's a screen. Here's Baldwin. And he's fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming up.
Oh, just a solid screen to free him up. Makes the layup possible.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And Tyronn Lue thrown right into the fire as the head coach of the Cavaliers, and he led them to a title in his rookie year as a head coach.
Yeah, it was a whirlwind, but he's so organized. He knew the changes he wanted to make. Coming in and leading a championship team, he was up for the task.
Here's Clark. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. DeRozan, they get it back. Cavaliers leading, and it's Shumpert at the elbow. Passes to Holmes. And so the ball's out of bounds. Shumpert touched it last.
And let's quickly take a look at the stats for DeMar DeRozan. Coming off a terrific season. Averaged about 27 points a game last season. 6 rebounds and 5 assists. With him, you get so much, but his ability to lead the way with his scoring, probably his best attribute.
An offensive juggernaut. I mean, he can just beat you in so many ways. You got to give it up for him.
The Cavaliers leading by 4. Smith with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. The baseline J. That's good on the jump shot.
Well, no matter what, he's always going to be one of the most dangerous men on the court.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Unloads from 13. Bounces high off the rim and drops. DeRozan's got 6 points.
Excellent inside move. He beats the defense to the punch.
They set the screen. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Oh, just a brick wall of a screen. Knocks the defender out of the play.
Raptors trail by 6. 14 feet away, and they pick up 2. He's got 8.
He's giving them a nice lift this quarter. The shots are falling.
Pass to Holmes. 1:16 left to play in the first quarter. Baldwin the pass to Shumpert. Off target from outside. Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Down low. And it's Nogueira missing. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Here's Baldwin. Out to the right wing. No good there. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
A steal. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
Oh! Come on. Did you see that? Did you see that? He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Here's Dinwiddie looking for his first basket still in this one. In the corner, Nogueira with it. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
Attacking the rim in heavy traffic. You love his focus right there.
Holmes, that's a screen. Here's Baldwin. 2 on the clock. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
And they make sure to get the last shot of the quarter there. Nicely done.
Yeah, clock running out. They stay poised and get the shot off just in time.
And that does it for the first quarter. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 6. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
And through that first period, for me, their work on the glass has been the difference.
Well, it means extra possessions, and that's certainly reflected in the score right now.
Raptors trail by 6, so the Raptors 5 right now. They've got Pirtle, Nogueira out there with DeRozan. Then there's Ian Clark, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard. Clark gets to DeRozan. And that one is off. Smith with the defensive effort.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Out to the right wing. Here's Zizic. 6 on the shot clock. Cleveland moving the ball around. Baldwin can't get it to go. Toronto shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, it may not be the era of the center in the NBA, but Jonas Valanciunas has something to say about that. He said, "I try to make sure they don't forget about centers. I'll keep reminding them. The league is full of guys that can do different things, but I still think you need a center that can rebound the ball and score in the low post." I agree. Kevin?
The centers are still important, David. Good to see Valanciunas making his presence felt in the paint. So it's the Cavaliers now. After the miss from Jakob Poeltl. Fires the 3. Baldwin can't get it to go. Raptors trail by 6. They set the pick. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Baseline J on the way. That's short off the rim. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second.
And really, DeMar DeRozan is a master at what he calls body hunting. That ability to just kind of draw fouls. I think he and James Harden actually are the guys that have really kind of set the tone for how to create those opportunities to get to the line.
The Cavaliers shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
His free throw ability makes him tough to defend in the post. Teams can't get too physical with him.
Now, here's Nogueira. Kicks to Poeltl. Off with the layup. And DeMar DeRozan always, Greg, among the league leaders in free throw attempts.
And when you look at him, 6'7", 220 pounds with tremendous athleticism, he has got all the tools. Beyond, though, that attack mentality, he's a savvy basketball player. Those little shot fakes, his footwork helped this guy live at the line.
And Chris, you had to deal with different injuries during your playing career. Some guys get bit by the injury bug and some others avoid it their whole career. Do you think that staying healthy, Chris, is a skill or is it just luck of the draw?
Man, that's a great question, Kevin. I really can't answer that. When you look at a guy like Jordan and seeing him only hurt his ankle one time, or
right.
You know, I do think when you take care of your body and you prepare, that you can definitely stave off injuries. But at the same time, I think it's the luck of the draw. If you're a guy like myself and you're rebounding in the paint and there are a lot of feet under you, you're going to come down on someone's ankle and twist your ankle. We've seen a lot of non-physical injuries, a lot of injuries that just seem to happen out of nowhere. When you look at George's injury with the Olympics that time, or you look at a guy like Steph Curry with his ankle injuries that he had back in the day. So I really can't answer that. That's a great question. It's like what comes first, the chicken or the egg? But I would just say this, no matter how hard you work, it takes a little bit of luck to be successful. I think we all would say that. So I would lean on more so the side of luck than necessarily being prepared and not having an injury.
Good answer. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. Here, matched up against Cleveland, is how they'll kick off the new season.
And this is a team they battled in the conference finals last season, coming up short.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. James checked in for Baldwin. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Iman Shumpert. And then for Toronto, Valanciunas is checked in for Burke. Baca comes in for Nogueira. And Kyle Lowry subbed in for Dinwiddie. Three minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Here's LeBron, and the dunk by LeBron.
You give James a lane to the basket, he's going to dunk it hard. Amazing watching him just glide through the air.
Here's Lowry. Ibaka outside. Feeds it to Miles. Ibaka in the post. Hernan Gomez covering.
And Serge Ibaka, remember, it was a first-team all-defense selection. But over time, I think he's become more of a scoring-minded player, and I think that's affected his impact defensively.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
And Serge Ibaka, the league leader in block shots for 2 years in a row in 2012 and 13, but he sends them back at about half the rate he once did.
Yeah, but even still, a pretty good shot blocker. You add in his finishing and outside shooting, and he's a player to be reckoned with.
Hernan Gomez in the corner. 6 to shoot. Snatched away. A solo fast break. Here's Miles, and it's Miles with the jam.
Leaving the rest of the field in the dust.
Well, while he's out there making the play, everyone else is watching. Solid individual effort right there.
No good from Bledsoe. Raptors trail by 11. Outside Lowry. Screened by Valanciunas. Back to Lowry. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Lowry's got 5 now.
And a good job taking what the D gives him. He's not going to pass it up with that much space.
Some nice passing by Cleveland here. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Outside Lowry. Here's the screen. Cavaliers with the rebound.
He loses concentration at the moment of truth and blows the layup.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Screened by Valanciunas. Lowry kicks to Valanciunas. Fires the 3. Shot's good by Ibaka. Now just a 5-point Cavalier lead.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Takes the 3. Offensive rebound. Outside for Bledsoe. There's a screen. Hernan Gomez passes to Bledsoe. James left side. Shoots over Miles. And that one's good. James. 6 points for him.
And sometimes there's no way to guard James. He answers every challenge. An exceptionally talented player.
Ibaka sets the pick for Miles. Softly drops in the floater. Miles has got his second bucket.
Floater's a tough shot, even when you're that close to the bucket.
The drive by James. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And when you're scouting a player like LeBron James, Chris, how do you defend him? What's the plan?
Wow, you got to stay in front of him. Try to force him to take bad shots. Tell the trainer to get the ice bath ready. And make sure you got some extra tape. And all this is easier said than done.
Well, we don't always get what we want, Chris, but if you were in charge of the dunk contest, which 4 players would you personally pick to make up the field?
Man, it's so tough. Wow. I think I definitely want to go with Levine. He's, the ex-dunk champ.
Yes.
Wow. Oh, that's a tough one. I mean, Westbrook, I think Paul George would be great in there. Of course, LeBron, Griffin. I don't know. Davis. there's so many high flyers. I just think it's so tough because sometimes the smaller guys have the advantage. Big guys feel like they can't do it because they won't be as exciting. I mean, you know, even our worst dunk contest, I've fallen in love with because you get to see some incredible things. But, yeah, I'd start with them, but so many other players you can pick.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Lowry dishes to Valanciunas. Over Thompson. Raptors get it back. Three-pointer, Lowry. And again, Toronto with the triple.
If you thought the D was going to tighten up here in the second quarter, think again.
Over to the left wing. To the left wing. There's Rose with the three. Buries it from three-point range. Rose has got 9 points.
And that's how you answer back.
Trading bombs the last two possessions. They're going out.
Here's Clark. He's covered by Rose. Lowry from outside. Again, the miss by Lowry. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Bledsoe kicks to James. And there's Love. That's good on the assist by James. 8 points for him.
I tell you what, whether it was Steve Nash, whether it was my boy Jay Will or Mike Bibby, when you're open, LeBron James finds you in no time. Terrific recognition. We love playing with guys like that.
And the Raptors call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Here's Clark following the basket by Kevin Love. And Valanciunas kicks to Miles. Bledsoe against Lowry. 5 on the clock. Takes it from 10. Count it. And the Cavalier lead has been cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Serge Ibaka.
And with a slower than average shot release, sometimes Ibaka needs more room to fire off that jumper, but does a good job that time with a hand in his face.
Now Lowry following the three-point attempt by Derrick Rose. And now in transition is Bledsoe. Here we go. That doesn't go either for Rose.
He's been off target for the most part, but it hasn't held them back as a unit.
Ibaka with the screen on Bledsoe. Lowry against Bledsoe. There's the pick. Screen by Ibaka. Clark for 3. Toronto with the fresh shot clock. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. That 3 off the mark.
Look, it would be a huge boost for them if he could start knocking these down.
LeBron kicks to Rose. Dishes it to Thompson. Knocked loose. The kick out to LeBron. From deep. Offensive rebound. Right side Rose. Over Clark. For just the 4th time today, it is good. That one makes him 4 for 10.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backdoor.
Ibaka with the ball. He's picked up by James. Kept alive. Valanciunas. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
At about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
The first free throw is good. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Baldwin, he's checked in for James. And Smith subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. And then for Toronto, Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Ibaka. DeRozan comes in for C.J. Miles. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Ian Clark. Raptors trail by 8. And DeRozan throws it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Now here's Thompson. Baldwin kicks to Love. Love with the screen on DeRozan. Baldwin the pass to Thompson. To the wing on the left. Here's Baldwin. DeRozan defending. A wide open look for Love. From outside, off the mark. And the Raptors shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. And the NBA game is evolving, Chris. You know that. And if you were starting back at square one and trying to develop your skills to prepare yourself for a pro career, is there anything you do differently to prepare yourself for how the game is being played now?
Oh, that's a great question. I remember playing in Washington, and I shot over like 35% from the three-point line. And I remember in the paper they were saying, we don't need big fellas to do that. So I got right back in the post. And so the game has changed so much. And so I would really say that I would balance the work that I did in the post with outside the post. So I would just make sure that I would continue to stretch the floor as far as three-pointers, to give guys room to drive. And I would have definitely continued to work on my ball handling, maybe where a picker could have screened for me, and then I could have been the initiator, since in most times I was kind of that point forward. But for the most part, no, I would try to put the same effort in, but definitely with different skill sets. You get to play differently now. When we think about it, I don't think Larry Bird got to shoot 2 3-pointers a game. Imagine if he would have got to just let 7 go. I don't know what we would ask him, except would you have to ice your wrist after games a little bit more, because you would maybe shoot more. So I think the freedom would have been fun, but I don't think I would have had to prepare any differently.
Here's Baldwin. Cleveland moving it around. To the inside. The 11-footer. Nice shot by Thompson. Thompson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Thompson is a super confident guy, prepared to shoot immediately off the pass.
Outside Lowry. There's 42 seconds left here in the second. Outside DeRozan. And count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Mon Shumpert has come in for Kevin Love.
Well, after getting to the stripe in the first quarter, he's definitely been more assertive driving inside.
Smith for 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. Toronto trailing. Dinwiddie kicks to DeRozan. Fires from the wing. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Cavaliers lead by 1. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Coach, what have you liked about your team's performance so far?
I like our physicality. I thought we came out, started the game physical. That set the tone for us early.
Well, we'll see if they can keep it up, T. Lou. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. It's Cleveland out on top at halftime. They lead by 1. Kenny, what did you see from them?
Well, one place they had the edge was on the offensive boards. They converted those extra possessions into points. Nothing is more demoralizing to a defense than forcing a miss and then giving up a second attempt. The offensive glass is going to pay big dividends for them.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Toronto.
Ernie, they're taking way too many threes. The offense has no rhythm. They need to go back to the drawing board. Maybe try to get a little bit more transition, more off the pick and roll. Anything other than shooting that 3. It's not going.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
You know, and as effective as he was at slashing to the hoop in that first half, even better at finishing once he got there.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's just his ability to play above the rim led to some highlight reel dunks and really pumped up his teammates.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. LeBron and Love are the deadly forward pair. Derrick Rose is out there at Bledsoe, and it's Thompson in at the 5. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And it's DeRozan missing. Cavaliers leading. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Guys, Raptors coach Dwayne Casey talked about the chemistry on his team. He said, we couldn't be better. There's no ego, no hidden agendas. Guys understand their roles. Kyle Lowry told me, we're a complete team, 15 deep, and we really mean that. You never know whose time it's going to be. Evan?
DA depth is a crucial part of any team's success. Knowing you can rely on your teammates to step up is huge. Ibaka sets the pick for Lowry. Ibaka outside. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
This is why I like seeing Love close to the basket, because there's no stopping him. He can flush it every time when he's got great position.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play.
Yeah, and Kevin Love played the first 6 years of his NBA career with the Minnesota Timberwolves, posting gaudy numbers. I mean, but he never was able to guide them to the playoffs. He was more than ready to join the Big Three in Cleveland.
Now, here's Miles. Rose with the ball. Now guarded by DeRozan. Raptors trail by 3. Lowry kicks to DeRozan. He dishes it to Miles. Ibaka with a screen on LeBron. And it's Miles missing. And the thing that stands out is Kevin Love's unselfishness. He's such a team player. See, Webb, he knew he'd have to make sacrifices in Cleveland, and he has.
Yeah, he's made big sacrifices, and it's taken some time for them to gel. I mean, once Kevin figured out when and where to assert his game, he was a big impact when he gained confidence. He's only getting better. Oh, but they got that one to fall, and they need to keep it up after missing the first 3 shots of the half.
And Bledsoe, here we go. Great open look there. 14 points for Derrick Rose.
Well, his strong shooting from the first half has carried over into the second.
Lowry dishes to DeRozan. Over Rose. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut to just 1 point on the basket from DeRozan.
And you want to talk about high-volume scores, just look at what DeRozan's doing tonight. He's been on a mission, putting his mark on this game in a big way.
Now here's Bledsoe. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
And how about the consistency from range tonight? Really impressive.
That's because he's finding his spots. No hesitation. You can sense his confidence.
Here is Miles. There's a screen. Over Rose. DeRozan's shot is off.
And as he squares up for mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Well, he did a great job of staying patient, letting the man make his move, and getting right up on the jump shot.
No good from Bledsoe.
Boy, he has been cold for a while now.
And it's sad because the team relies on him to be a threat offensively. When he's rolling, that makes them a much more dynamic offense.
Now, here's Lowry. He's got 11. Inside, Ibaka. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got his 6th assist on the night.
So agile. Ibaka able to quickly come up and set the screen, then quickly rolls into position for the score.
It's deflected. Now running, there comes Lowry pushing the ball up. Makes it off the glass. Lowry's got the game tied up here for the Raptors.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
And that replay presented by Under Armour showing us the fantastic steal that led to that fast break finish. Another unleashed chaos moment. Now here's LeBron. He's got 9. Back to Rose. The 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Rose has got 9 points now in just the second half.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Raptors trail by 3. Now here's DeRozan. He's got 17. Fires from deep. It's Ibaka. That time on the assist from Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now here's Bledsoe. Love outside. Back to Bledsoe. He feeds it to James. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Miles with it. Now the feed to DeRozan. For the lead. Another shot. No good. Good D by James. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the 3rd. Cleveland moving it around. The screen from Thompson. Bledsoe passes to Love. No good from outside.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
Yeah, because you're spread out. It could be difficult to contest these shots, but not for him.
Now here is Ibaka. 18 points for him. Here's Valanciunas. So they take the lead.
Nice job to get to the rack before the D could get any help in the post.
Ian Clark's checked in for the Raptors. For Toronto, they have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. And the free throw, no good. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And here is the shot chart as we see how things are going for Rose.
Well, he has turned in a complete offensive performance so far, and he isn't through yet. I mean, you have to admire the work rate he's put in to get open on every trip. Even when he isn't the one scoring, he is affecting the defense as they have to gravitate towards him.
He's off on the first. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Valanciunas. And he sinks the second. Toronto's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. Lowry kicks to Ibaka. And it's Clark in the corner. Screen by Ibaka. Fires at the elbow. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. 19 points for DeMar DeRozan.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Love dishes to LeBron. Bledsoe passes to Love. The 3-pointer, no good. Toronto leading by 3. Left side, Lowry. Fires from the corner. Not enough on that one as it misses. Now Cleveland shooting is leaving some to be desired. Just 36% here in the 3rd quarter. Drops it in from 14 feet away. 9 points in the game so far. In Toronto, they've gotten half their shots to drop in the second half. Up to this point, going 7 of 14. Lobs it up for Ibaka. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. To the paint. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Ibaka outside. Outside DeRozan. Clock at 6. LeBron grabs the miss. James has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Oh, wonderful anticipation. He reads the play perfectly, then with the quick reaction time.
The Cavaliers trailing. And Love has it in the corner. LeBron against Ibaka. Back to LeBron. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
And a moment here to check out the numbers for Eric Bledsoe. Last year, getting it done. He averaged about 17 points a game, 6 assists and 4 rebounds. Solid numbers, the kind of production we expect And frankly, I think he's got another level to take it to.
Yeah, think about this. He definitely has the skill set to put up even bigger numbers. It wouldn't be a surprise to see that in the coming days.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Dinwiddie kicks to Pirtle. Outside DeRozan. Here's Dinwiddie, and that's good off the glass that time. Dinwiddie's got the lead up to 3 now for the Raptors.
Leaving any player wide open from mid-range, a recipe for getting scored.
In the corner, Holmes with it. That misses, had a chance to tie it there.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And Rashawn Holmes gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Smith has checked in. Here's Dinwiddie. They set the pick. At the elbow, Nogueira. 4 on the clock. Here's DeRozan. Rebounded by Holmes. Holmes got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's Smith. And another miss by Cleveland. Raptors leading by 3. There's the dish to Dinwiddie. Clark for 3. Here's Nogueira. They shoot again and count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And if you're going to foul Pirtle, you have to make sure you really whack him. He's remarkable about finishing through the contact.
And that one misses. Cavaliers shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Shumpert gets a wide open look. Nailed from three-point land. Shumpert's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And DeRozan kicks to Nogueira. Here's Clark, guarded by Shumpert. The pass to Pirtle. Feeds to DeRozan. Dishes to Clark. This one for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Clark's got the lead back up to 5 now for the Raptors.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Cavaliers have gone 8 of 13 from the free throw line.
Shooting Cleveland.
And that one misses.
At the line for 2.
And the second free throw, good. Raptors leading by 4. Dinwiddie kicks to Nogueira. The Cavaliers pull it in. 1:32 left in the third quarter. Here's Baldwin. He's got 12. Out to Shumpert. Pass to Baldwin. Shot clock at 6.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. And so here's Toronto following the score by Cleveland. It's good. 21 points for DeMar DeRozan.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Passes to Baldwin. Outside jumper. A 3 ball. It's hauled in by the Raptors. DeRozan's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And count it. And a chance for 1 more at the free throw line.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
And here are the Cavaliers now. 7-point differential. Nogueira with the steal. Here's Dinwiddie. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And his percentage at the line last season, right at the 75% mark.
No good on the free throw. That one misses.
Usually ugly trip to the line for him. Rarely do you see that.
Here's Baldwin, and that's not going to go. And so it's DeMar DeRozan making highlights for Toronto. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. And we'll be right back after this.
Yeah, living like Khaled. Yeah.
Now let's take a listen on head coach Dwayne Casey.
We got to keep the ball moving, keep throwing and kicking, all right? Then look at the outlets, make sure again, our bigs, we got to get space. When we're driving, we got to give the ball room.
Looking to stay active on offense, Dwayne Casey asking his guys to apply a lot of movement and a lot of pressure.
And he wants them to go beyond just swinging it around the horn. It's about driving, dishing, and playing inside out.
3 quarters in the books, folks. Glad to have you with us. Welcome back as we get going. So for Toronto right now, DeRozan and Miles are the wings. Pirtle is out there with Nogueira, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. Now here is Pirtle. He kicks it to Dinwiddie. Pass to DeRozan. Just 5 on the clock. The Raptors rebound.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
Timeout called. Cleveland. You gotta like what DeMar DeRozan has done in this game.
The D has no answer for him inside, and they better figure him out soon if they want to win.
Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. He told the guys, I know you can do it. Make every possession count and watch how things go our way. Kevin?
Defensive rebounding, just such a crucial part of the game.
I tell you what, it's like football, having a 3rd and 13 and them running up the gut. It just frustrates the defense. You have to hate giving up second chance points. It's demoralizing. After basically, I mean, you had to stop.
There's Dinwiddie. The Cavaliers making the shot. Nogueira dishes to DeRozan. Here's Pirtle. And finally they hit one. Pirtle's got the lead up to 7 now for the Raptors.
And Pirtle is always a threat to come away with offensive rebounds thanks to his amazing timing, especially when the D fails to box him out.
Oh, that's blocked. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Kicks it to DeRozan. Lets it go from 11. DeRozan can't get that one to fall. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
The pass to Baldwin. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Out to Thompson. Cleveland moving it around. Holmes passes to Baldwin. Over Myers. Misses off the left iron. Toronto leading by 7. Here's Dinwiddie. Second shot opportunity. Here's Pirtle. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. To the middle. Pass to Baldwin. To the inside. Holmes. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Toronto called for the foul.
Shooting for Cleveland, Richaun Holmes.
That free throw good from Holmes. Both teams will make substitutions. He's perfect from the line this time. And for the Raptors, they're shooting 40% from the field. Ibaka with a screen on Rose. And DeRozan kicks to Ibaka. And again, Toronto no up.
I'm shocked that it didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Baldwin, defended by Miles. DeRozan brings the double team. Rose, no good. Raptors leading by 5. It's stolen by Rose. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And Derrick Rose, the former #1 overall pick in 08, one of the most athletically gifted point guards the league has ever seen.
A different look now for Cleveland. Love comes in for Rashawn Holmes. And James subbed in for Baldwin.
He's not making any mistakes up there today. Another solid trip to the line for him.
Now here's Lowry. He dishes it to Valanciunas. Changes up, and the layup is up and in.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And here's Bledsoe. Thompson, a screen on Lowry. Bledsoe dishes to LeBron. Over Lowry. Toronto grabs the miss. Ibaka's got his 6th rebound on the night. Valanciunas with a screen on Bledsoe. Lowry kicks to Miles. He feeds it to DeRozan. Lays it up and banks it in. Now it's a 7-point Raptor lead.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And Thompson kicks to Love. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And it's 13 points for Love.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there'll be more in store.
3-pointer, Lowry. It doesn't go for him. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them.
I admire the quickness. Love's catch and shoot Jay is instant. Out of his hands in a second's notice.
Up again and stay with the play. Valanciunas. And the Raptors lead by 4.
And guys, the offensive rebounding really has stood out here this half. All those second chance points are helping them maintain that lead.
Now here is Lowry after LeBron James's miss. And DeRozan kicks to Love. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Eric Bledsoe.
And I like how scrappy and aggressive Lowry is on the court. And it's easy to see how much his teammates enjoy playing alongside him.
And so Lowry nails both of them. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Now Bledsoe. The feed now to Love. James right side. Another miss by James.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Took him no time at all on that one. And that's now 28 points for DeMar DeRozan. James outside. And Bledsoe has it in the corner. And they double up James. There's Rose with the 3. Nice D from DeRozan. Toronto leading by 8. And Miles kicks to Love. There's the dish to DeRozan. Over Rose. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got his 7th assist here tonight. Miles against James. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Oh, there's no slowing down LeBron. Even if you hit him on the drive, he fends it off well with the strength.
Screen by Valanciunas. Here's DeRozan. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Thompson. Outside for Bledsoe. And Rose wide open. He shoots. Offensive rebound.
Oh, well, look, his teammates are going to stop giving him the ball if he keeps taking shots like that.
DeRozan passes to Lowry. Screen by Ibaka. Up against Miles. Shoots the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Raptors lead by 11.
And when you're down this many points, hard to justify leaving a good shooter that wide open.
Well, the game looks like it's starting to wear on them. Unable to get out, defend the perimeter, unfocused. This is a bad sign. Now, this has not been his best effort. He's lucky his teammates have been there to bail him out.
Over to the wing. And here's Love from the arc. Again, Love missing.
Well, perhaps he believes that he'll be able to shoot himself out of this slump, but I don't see it. He needs to quit shooting those threes. Oh, look at the soft touch on the teardrop.
Cleveland's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now here's LeBron. They get the rebound. Here's Thompson. The second chance effort. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from LeBron.
And James is an efficient mid-range scorer. When the D isn't up on him, he's going to school him.
Here is Lowry. Ibaka right side. And it's off from 3-point range. Dishes it to LeBron. And LeBron throws it down hard.
James is super strong, incredible at powering through the defense.
Toronto leading by 9. Screen by Valanciunas. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Bledsoe dishes to Thompson. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got 4 assists in the game. Toronto shooting about 40% here in the fourth quarter. And DeRozan kicks to Valanciunas. Miles against Love. And it's Miles missing. The Cavaliers shooting the pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Love with the screen for LeBron. Out to Thompson. Out to the right wing. James outside. Tries again. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact. And he'll go to the line for 2.
I mean, James is like a freight train moving to the rim. He's so effective at getting the D to hit him when he's on the attack.
And the first one drops. So he gets them both.
Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you get a chance to close the gap, you've got to make the most of it.
And the wide open shot from Miles. Good on the 3-point shot.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
Snatched up. Kicks it out to Love. To the left wing. Bledsoe for 3. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
Lowry passes to Miles. Screened by Valanciunas. Here's DeRozan. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. And now it's a 10-point Toronto lead. Back to LeBron. We've got 1:18 left to play in the final quarter. Yep, that one goes in there.
I love his experience at finishing through getting hit. A physical forward with excellent hands.
Lowry kicks to Valanciunas. Miles against Love. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. 5 on the clock. Here's Ibaka. Here's Valanciunas. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Raptors.
3 times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for DeMar DeRozan.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
LeBron can't get it to go. And here are the Raptors now. DeRozan dishes to Lowry. So it's Toronto winning this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Jonas, you have a lot on you in terms of patrolling the paint. How do you think you're doing?
I feel good. There is a better game, there is a worse game, but, I'm bringing energy every game. I'm fighting, and my job is to take rebounds, set of screens. I'm doing that job.
It's grunt work, but you're good at it. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.